Hi there, wanted to share this quick case study of how the Art of Sales Academy helped this B2B tech startup double their opportunities. Now, this startup is like many startups out there in that they focus on annual subscription deals, deal sizes of over $100,000 plus per year, and they sold primarily to highly competitive technology and telecommunications companies. Now, before implementing this approach, they used a very typical approach to sales, one that I call the hunter-gatherer method, in that it involves sales reps hustling furiously to email companies that they think they're a fit, emailing here, calling there, not really a lot of strategy, not a lot of technology to help automate the process. And while hustle is always great, right, it'll survive the test of time, this approach is moving towards extinction because it's not leveraging technology or strategy. And here's the example, right? Before using the Art of Sales Academy approach, reps were seeing 1.5 meetings per week. Takes a long time to prospect, about 10 hours, and the pipeline value is about $200K per rep. After implementing this approach, they saw their meetings explode. Average weekly meetings was around 5, much less time to prospect, and the pipeline value absolutely exploded at $2 million per rep. So here's the approach, right? Really quite simple when you think about it, but getting the balance right is the complex part, right? Involves creating a master list of all the companies you want to go after, figuring out which companies and vertical is the lowest hanging fruit, defining the use case and value for those verticals, figuring out the right messaging and automation approach, prospecting those companies, and firing away. So here's how it worked, right? First and foremost, get the master list of all of those prospects. I used chiefmartech.com, Bloomscape to find out those companies and determine with their team that really the lowest hanging fruit would probably be mobile marketing and display and programmatic companies. They're the ones who would see the most value from this particular product. So then we define the use cases, right? What value would they actually see? Well, through the use of my client's software, they'd be able to expand their audience, improve their analytics, and improve their attribution. So what we did next was create 7 emails for that vertical, emphasizing those value propositions and use case and uploading them into the sales automation software called ZenProspect. And what ZenProspect would do is it would fire off an email whenever I told it to. I set it every couple of days, and so I didn't have to worry about these emails sending myself and following up constantly. It did it for me, right? And then the next step was really finding out who the right people were at those companies. I knew from my conversations with the folks at this company that product, CEO, strategy, heads of business development, these were the people we wanted to speak to. So found the right titles to reach out to, found the organizations, found the use cases, wrote the emails, and then just simply fired away and let the meetings come in. And the meetings did come in, because check out these results. For this mobile advertising companies that I just used, 150 emails were delivered. We saw open rate of over 79%, and 6% of those emails turned into appointments, which turned out to be actually 9 meetings booked from just this one campaign. And the same went across the board. Really high open rates, really high click-through rates and reply rates, and very, very high appointments. So these are the great kind of results you could expect when you implement the elements of strategy and automation and the right sort of messaging. So if you're not doing this, highly recommend that you do, so that you can actually get out of the Stone Age and apply cutting edge strategy. If you need any help in making this happen, I'd love to help. Feel free to give me a call or shoot me an email, and we can discuss what could help your business.